Now, the concluding component of this meeting is in accordance to the call by the Ecumenical Patriarchate. Now that the history of the EPBS has been presented both in Greek and in English, and the role of Archons, imagine this: a proposal to establish a formal global organization of Archons. Imagine a global network of Archons to fight for the religious freedom of the Mother Church, to educate our federal and local governments regarding the historical and canonical significance of the Holy Mother Church, to broaden the reach of the Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew Foundation and ensure the financial stability of the Ecumenical Patriarchate in perpetuity. This is a watershed opportunity for all of us to work together to ensure the financial stability and wherewithal of the Mother Church. We can make this a reality. So I would like to hear a motion from the floor that the global Archons respectfully request His All Holiness, Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew, and the Holy Synod to consider the establishment of a formal global organization of Archons. The trunk being the Mother Church and the Archons from around the world, together, working together for the Holy Mother Church. This can become a reality. So I would like to hear a motion from the floor. Judge Bazanellis.
To create a global network of Archons working together as equals. Working together as equals. The global Archons respectfully request His All Holiness, Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew, and the Holy Synod to consider the establishment of a formal global organization of Archons, and we need a second. Why don't we just say we have unanimous seconds? Multiple seconds.
Any abstentions? Let the record show it was a unanimous decision. Bravo. Bravo. Your Eminence, I think we've concluded our business, Your Eminence. Brother Archon Martinos, Brother Archon Chrysostomos, we've concluded our business. Well, I have to say, this has been an extraordinary few days.
If we are not finished, Anthony, I would like to add a few words.
Yes, please.
Yes. Firstly, I want to congratulate yourself as commander of the Dagma of St. Andrew for all the efforts we have seen over 20 years, your presence in various countries with various officials, prime ministers all over the world, and I was very impressed, and we congratulate you for all your efforts. And of course, the Vice Commander, Mr. Theodore Bozonellis, when we met, I think immediately we had a friendship because I consider you very nice people and representing our homogenea from the United States. And of course, I had a lot of confidence in you from the first moment. The other thing which I want to bring to your attention, which is important, is I think in October there will be a conference for the island of Imbros, which we all know is an island which has suffered a lot, had a 100% Greek population when there was the Lausanne Agreement in 1923, and now about 300 are left, a little bit more in summer. So it's not only for us an island, it's also an idea, you know, that we have to support this island. That as I said, it was an island, it was not like Asia Minor, where we had a minority, and sometimes the minorities are under persecution usually. But here we had a 100% unlucky island with a 100% Greek population, which happened to be on the Turkish side for strategic reason. So now it's going to be an important conference in October, I think, Mr. Asanak, in September, which deserve our attention and support.
We will definitely support.
We will be in touch.
And we will work together with you and Asanakis.
Mr. Azanakis is here representing the. Is the legal advisor, a lawyer legal advisor to the Patriarchate. Μήπως θέλετε να πείτε κάτι, να μας πείτε, κύριε Σανάκη. He knows better, so better.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Paris Asanakis. I'm a lawyer here in Athens. For the last 20 years, I have dedicated a large part of my career, my professional career, and my personal time for reviving the population, the Greek population of the island of Imbros. Like Mr. Martino said, at the start of this effort, there were 300 elderly people left behind in that island. Today we have 600 people. We have a full-scale Greek minority school, starting from kindergarten up to high school. There are 48 students who have graduated already. We have another 50 students studying at the schools at this moment. And for the first time after 30 years, we have new births of Greek children on the island. This is after Turkey's accession towards Europe. This is the first and only example of the Greek community taking advantage of the change of the political situation and responding to the message emitted by the Turkish government for the return of the minority. And this sets an example for what should happen also in Istanbul or Constantinople, because we can't have a strong ecumenical patriarchate, no matter how many millions we can raise in dollars, if we don't have the people. And this is something, that we're going to study at this conference, which will be on the 28th of September. It will take place at Ίδρυμα of Myzonos Ellinismou here in Athens. And the next day, which is a Sunday, on the 29th of September, there will be a concert at Irodion with all artists who have historically come to Imbros and played for this effort, or composed songs especially for Imbros. So you're all invited to attend, And you're all invited to support this tremendous effort, which to a certain extent, overlaps the abilities of a medium-sized Greek association here in Athens. Thank you very much for your attention.
So, thank you. Before I make the final announcement, His Eminence would like to speak on this subject, Imbros. Your Eminence.
Well, we said everything about Imbros except the real secret, which is the personality of His All Holiness, the Ecumenical Patriarch. Because when he first talked about reopening the schools on Imbros, everybody, and by everybody, I mean everybody, me included, we said, Your Holiness, there are no kids. You are opening the school for whom? He said, I will bring the children back from Greece or wherever they are. And he did it. This is the personal perseverance and success of His All Holiness, the Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew. It's not just something that happened out of nothing.
And before we conclude...
And one last proposal, I'm sorry, National, with your permission, Your Eminence. There is a paradox here. We have to see the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that we are Archons of the Ecumenical Patriarchate from around the world. We meet here in Greece, our Patrida, we love so much. Of course, we came at a time there are elections and the officials could not receive us and meet us. Okay, we understand that. But you know what? Why don't we schedule a meeting, a global meeting, maybe after the acceptance of the proposal, the motion we make, in Constantinople? I mean, we are the Church of Constantinople.
As we conclude, allow me to remind everyone that we have these wonderful cufflinks, the Greek flag with the Archon logo embedded in the flag for everyone. It's a gift from the Archons of America. This is a pin with the same logo for the women and the men if they so choose. You could put it on your lapel. Again, it has the logo of the Order of St. Andrew. And this special Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew pin is only for founders, and it will give me great privilege to ask His Eminence Metropolitan of Chalkidonis to put the pin on Brother Thanasi. Let's give one for me. And finally, for those of you who have not picked up your attaché cases that were prepared by Boris Gurov and his wife, beautiful attaché cases so that we could put all our materials in. We have a few extra, whoever hasn't received them, on your way out. So there's a question. Stand up because we can't hear you, sir.
What I'm saying here is that the devil is in execution, in implementation. So we have all agreed this is a great initiative, and it's certainly worth converting it into an international project. Yes. The challenge that we are facing, the few Archons that live outside the US, as Archbishop Elpidophoros mentioned, is to make sure that the foundation of the US will be, from a fiscal point of view, compatible to the remaining jurisdictions. So my question to you is, who is going to coordinate this task?
Your Father, what I was going to, go ahead, Father.
No, you go ahead. Because we discussed that, but we were waiting until someone like yourself and others are saying this is possible. So we're going to, those people who come forward with your kind of expertise will then become part of our financial advisory group, the auditing committee. All of that will become integrated. But we need to have people that are passionate. I've got to say it right publicly. Boris Gurov is from Bulgaria with his wife Yuliana. Miroslav Mitchev is now, Pechev is a member of the Bartholomew Foundation. We have another Bulgarian, Todor. So this is going to happen, but unless you have the passion for it, you're not going to give the pocket to it. And I believe that that's what our purpose was. We talked about bringing you together with John Kodunis and the others, and those of you who have those expertise, and we're going to look at all of this financially. We talked to Elaine Allen about it. That's already part of her process, because she's a great auditor, financial treasurer of the Archdiocese. That's what I believe. Now, Anthony?
Yeah, I amplify that. We haven't come to that, and we're preparing for that. And now that we've formally requested a global organization. Yes, so anyone who has such expertise and interest, please email me, alimbarakis@archons.org, real simple, alimbarakis@archons.org. Express your interest. Remind me who you are, so that with a prefatory statement, so that we can include you in our investment team, our audit team, our financial team, because these are all serious people. Now, anyone who has pledges that want to submit them, Leah, please stand up again. Leah's going to collect any pledges that you have. And we look forward to seeing you this evening at the farewell dinner at the Zapion. If you had the luncheon there, the food was incredible. We have an outstanding speaker, Mr. Evangelos Venizelos, a real scholar, legal scholar, who will speak about the Homoienia. We're very excited to conclude the four-day conference, a four-day conference organized halfway around the world for us. And I'm going to say it over and over again. If it weren't for Father Alex and Presbyter Xanthi donating countless hours and hours and days and days and weeks, this would not have happened. Thank you all. May we have a benediction, please.